हेरा फेरी 3 बनेगी ही नहीं, अक्षय नहीं है तो फिर हेरा फेरी कैसे हुई? नहीं हो सकती, विदाउट अक्षय हो नहीं सकती.
If there is one thing that goes beyond Akshay Kumar fans which regular movie viewers wished for, it was for the reunion of the iconic characters of Raju, Shyam and Babu Rao for the third installment of Hera Pheri. When Neeraj Vora was directing the third installment with Abhishek Bachchan instead of Akshay Kumar a few years ago, people were already skeptical about how the product will materialize. The project was ultimately shelved and people still had hopes that the original trio will return for a mad ride together. Despite being a remake of the 1991 Malayalam film, the Bollywood actors and Priyadarshan definitely made it their own. One of the movies that had a repeat value like no other film and has sustained the test of time by reaching the iconic status of being the most memed film as well. There is no situation in life where a Raju, Babu Rao or Shyam meme cannot accurately describe your mood. Such has been the impact of the film and its hilarious writing and performances, and when rumours were afloat that Akshay Kumar might be signing the new installments for Welcome, Hera Pheri and Avara Pagal Deewana, fans and regular viewers were ecstatic as we would get to see Akshay Kumar in his comedic avatar, something that we have been begging and pleading for years. The case of Akshay Kumar doing extremely well with socially relevant films and with those with the national sentiment reached a sense of lethargy, and we wondered if Akshay could reinvent himself as he does every 5 years or so. With the disappointment of 2022 and the need to really understand what the fans seek for, this seemed like the perfect opportunity to really deliver what the masses expect from Akshay, and boom. All those hopes and dreams came crashing down when it was announced that Kartik Aaryan will be replacing Raju to join the Hera Pheri universe. Let's be honest, we've been here before. When Kartik signed Bhool Bhulaiya 2 and everyone gave him a lot of slack, as no one could imagine the universe without the hilarious comic timing of Akshay Kumar. And no matter what you think about Bhool Bhulaiya 2, it did deliver a communal experience that raked in huge numbers at the box office. But there's something different of the dynamic shared among the original trio in Hera Pheri that leaves me more sad this time, versus what I felt with Akshay Kumar not doing Bhool Bhulaiya 2. Is it genuinely about the script not being finalized as Akshay's team states on why he opted out? Is it because the producers don't want to bear the risk of his hefty acting price? If it is the case of finances, then Akshay Kumar definitely doesn't see the big picture and what the fans truly want. Because if there is one franchise and reunion people all across the board will come and see, it is Hera Pheri 3. Do you think the same magic can stay with Kartik joining the party? What do you think might be the actual reason to say no to such an inviting project that could have opened the waters for Akshay to really connect with his fans back again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Moving on to some of the releases that I caught up on and wanted to share my thoughts with all of you. Let's start with Uunchai first. No matter how much I talk about Suraj Barjatia films from an ironic level in the 90s and the values that they instilled, there is a soft corner that everyone has for his popular filmography. A case of larger-than-life films of families and merry that everyone loves to revisit and watch with their loved ones. Uunchai promised to be an offshoot of Barjatia's regular fare at the movies by focusing on friendships that persevered despite decades passing by. A reunion of boundless love and admiration for one another despite everyone's individual journeys. A reunion of characters in their 70s reaches an unfortunate halt as one of them passes away and the friends take it up themselves to fulfill his last wish, the monumental task of climbing Everest. There is a simplicity to Barjatia's storytelling that instantly clicks with you. He is not pretending for this film to be more than an ode of love and friendship, and that's the best quality of this journey we embark upon. While the veteran actors are not necessarily my generation and I mostly saw them act as elderly people at the movies, it was such an emotional moment for me to see all of them dance together on the Amit Trivedi composed song Ketiko. But the highlight being Ye Jeevan Hai, which was the tune composed by Lakshmikant Pyarelal. The case of seeing the veterans hone in on the message of life not panning out the same way for everyone, each having its own bumps and cracks along the journey, is very interesting as it unfolds. I instantly resonated with the road trip towards Everest. You had everything from a beautiful dynamic between Baman Irani and Neena Gupta, the comic timing of Anupam Kher constantly being stuck up and annoyed, and this also exceptionally transitions to their ultimate trek. A case of fighting against the odds while taking into consideration several facets to achieve the feat. I loved that Suraj Barjatia embraced the notion of every aged character not being perfect rather than taking the route of blaming one generation for their circumstances. It also highlights the maturity in the veteran storytelling. Amitabh Bachchan being in the constant defiant mode against the naysayers, which might get on the nerves of pragmatists or mountaineering enthusiasts, but he also acts as a motivational push to most of the group. The trek might be on the surface level what the film focuses on, but it is the last wish and emotional bond of the group that keeps them persisting and moving forward that really accounts for this film to successfully deliver its earnest and simple message. Even though it is longer than I would have liked, Uunchai can definitely account for a great family outing at the movies this weekend. Moving on to the last movie release that I saw this weekend, which was Yashoda, starring Samantha in the lead role. Samantha is an actor I have for some reason connected with in the last 4 or 5 years. Seeing her sheer strength and perseverance despite the several personal setbacks she has had to undergo really makes me believe she is an individual with tenacity and strength many people can look up to. Yashoda, modeled around the foster mother of Krishna, focuses on Yashoda, played by Samantha, who embarks upon surrogacy in order to financially assist her ailing sister. This leads to her signing a contract to be a part of the facility of Eva Clinic to finish her term and slowly and steadily understand that the facility is more than what meets the eye. I was rooting for this film to be exceptional, but I hate to break it to you, but it solely rests on the shoulders of the conviction of Samantha as an actor, and sadly is assisted with a melodramatic and unintentionally funny treatment of its screenplay by the duo of Hari and Harish. The film can be commended for its production design and cinematography, especially the way it has picturized the facility and several of its sequences of combat. But the writing and the broad strokes of good and evil is where the film really falters in creating an impact. You have everything from badly lip-synced foreign actors in its initial moments, Sampath Raj as an investigating officer that will make you laugh out loud with his deduction skills, and certain VFX shots in the concluding moments that take away from the otherwise emotional moments. Samantha really is the warrior and the saving grace of Yashoda, and seeing her getting her hands dirty in combat sequences, especially in improvising with her environment and using every possible piece of furniture as a tool for combat, was a sight to witness. While Uni Mukundan and Baralakshmi Sarath Kumar do try their best, it is the writing and the pitch that they are handed that really falters in hitting the mark holistically as they transition to become caricatures. Don't forget some of the twists that follow, which will definitely lead to facepalm reactions, not because of the reveal, but the way in which they unfold. A prime example of this is the hastily told backstory between the sisters. Yashoda for me becomes the prime example of what could have been a slick action thriller entertainer, where establishments have skeletons in their closet, but it really falters in the delivery of the same. I can only commend Samantha's conviction as a performer, but under the garb of just complimenting anything that comes from Telugu cinema, I just can't lie and paper over the cracks. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below what you thought about these weekend releases and the decision of Akshay Kumar opting out of Hera Pheri 3. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.